So after the Miller House incident, I lived with a teacher that I bumped into back in October 2012, I think. Yeah, 2012. And I lived with her and her wife for a while. Yeah, they were lesbians, and it's not what you think. They were like 50 and 60, so whatever. But that was pretty sweet for a while. They treated me like a kid, I guess. And that was an experience I never felt before. I felt like a kid for once in my life, but I don't know. I couldn't enjoy it for very long because it was short lived, and just too many problems came up. Uh, family, nah. Their family situation wasn't great. It was like every other night I'd have to be in my room sleeping, and I would hear them arguing, and that would just make me like ponder my own relationship status. Like, I've been single for a while, but what if I meet someone that I really, really like and we hit it off and everything, and we do like everything together and we just get along squarely, but then what if every night we just like argue? I don't think, even if, like, some people say you gotta just accept the bad stuff so that the good stuff seems gooder, but it makes me question my own ability to hold down a relationship. I haven't really had a serious relationship before. But that entire time I was there, all I was doing was questioning myself, and as fun as it was to be a kid, I couldn't enjoy being a kid 100%. I just wanted, I just wanted to try it. Couldn't. My own mind was holding me back, and I was still in high school, let me mind you, so I was both relaxed and super stressed at the same time. It was the weirdest experience. So what ended up happening was, while I was in high school, they said they didn't want me looking for a job or getting a job, which I was like, oh, okay, I get to be an irresponsible kid for once. And then, after that summer, they just came back in a bad mood, I guess. I guess their kids were influencing them to kick me out or something. Because that's what happened when I got back. They gave me a move-out date. That wasn't the greatest feeling in the world. I didn't really know how to feel. In fact, I'm half emotionally dead half the time. So when someone feels like I should be feeling something, I really don't. It's like, your house just burned down or something. Shouldn't you be grieving your loss or something? I'm just like, no, I should be getting another house. So it's kind of like that, I guess. And they gave me till November 1st, so I was a little messed up on the inside because it's like, hey man, you can be a kid, by the way, you can't be a kid anymore. Because in this town, you really don't get a job until 2 months after applying to it, really. Mm-hmm. So, needless to say, I was scrambling. And to them, they're older people, I should say. In their time, you could just walk into a store and get a job just like that, really. But in this day and age, you need to wait for things like drug testing and background checks and Social Security to be alerted or whatever. And it took so long. By the time I did get the job, it's not like I could have gotten a room off of that money, especially when it's minimum wage, and you volunteer extra hours just to be able to try to pay it off, but you end up getting way more stressed out than you should be, just because of the quality of the job, really. See, I used to work a front, the front end of a grocery store, and I personally thought that I was like one of the better employees there. You know, I was really amped up to be there, but it was just so many things were going wrong for the long-term employees that when I found out most of the people there have been there for like 5 years working because not only because they wanted to, but because they had to in a sense. And when you treat your employees of like 5 years and up like they're day one scrubs like me, I was like, there is no room for improvement here, and there is no way I'm going to be able to be paid more than minimum wage if they're paying people here that have been there for like 5 years just 10 more cents than minimum wage. This is not the place I need to be. I need to be a place where I can move up or have a less stressful job but with more hours. And they were just slashing hours everywhere, and it was crazy, and it was like, where do I go from here? There's just fearing for my life, really. And then I met Robert Connor. That'll be in the next video, though.